introduce myself. I'm Dr. Angel Ratnabai. I work as Associate Professor in Central Institute of Education Technology, NCRT. And Army and Air Force schools have not been part of CIT's program. At least for last 10 years, I'm doing the coordination of teacher training and implementation across the state, but we have not got teachers onboarded for any training, though we were inviting them. But last academic year, we could get connected with your authorities. And from last year, now during our trainings, Army's public schools, Air Force school and Navy school teachers have started participating in face-to-face as well as in online mode. So we are happy to have you all as part of the team which is being oriented, and we would like to share all the benefits what we are getting out of this particular programs. That benefit has to be received from the Air Force as well as Navy school teachers and students as well. So that is why we have been sending circulars for past 7 years almost. We have been sending circulars through CBSE, and CBSE has been sending circulars to regional offices and schools, and they have kept it in their portal also that this particular courses has to be done by 11th and 12th students. But what we see in the field is this information has not reached to the teachers nor students. Very rarely people or students have come across this and they have joined this program. So that is why we decided to have organization-wise orientation so that we can really share the information directly so that you can get benefit out of it. This particular 1 hour is going to be dedicated only for the online courses that is available for students, which is in the SWAYAM portal. There are much more things that is available, which is not known to many of the teachers who are working in such schools. But for that, we are doing a separate program. But today, we will focus only on that. And I am again requesting we can avoid introducing ourselves in the chat box. If you have any problem or queries or questions, observation, that can be posted so that it will help us. And our team is posting again and again the attendance link. I request everyone to individually complete the attendance form. And there will be a participation certificate that will be given to everyone. Though it is not counted for CPD, this is just to appreciate your presence here, leaving out your comfort zone and coming and attending this orientation for 1 hour. It is only an attendance certificate, and the same, the ones which is getting filled will be submitted to your headquarters as the data has been asked from the headquarters as well who is attending. So we request if any teachers have not yet joined to please inform them to join for the orientation. Thank you so much. So let me share my screen. If you have any queries or observations, you can keep posting till even meeting is going on. But at the end of also, we will be having time. And some of you may start asking about the presentation. So at the end of this program, in your registered mail ID, you are already filling the form. In your registered mail ID, you will get a one-to-one mail about this particular presentation, and also the meeting is getting recorded. You will also get the recorded link and some of the guidelines for you to take it forward. So all that will be sent one-to-one to your mail ID for your immediate reference. So you don't need to take any screenshot photo of this presentation. It is only an information that you need to take it forward. So we are going to discuss about what is MOOCs on SWAYAM for the students. So when we see the policy perspective, in NEP 2020, there is a very specific mention of using SWAYAM as a space for extending our learning for anytime, anywhere, and also breaking the geographical and economical barriers. And this particular platform has been insisted to be used because that has been developed to provide. Because 2017, this has been started, but still in 2020, that has been realized that this has created a kind of good learning environment for students. So in 2020, in the NEP also, it has been mentioned, and this is being successfully implemented in all the states and UTs as well as across the countries also. There are other country students also are joining this course. What will be the benefit of this course for the student? Basically, these are online course. SWAYAM is a portal as well as a program. Basically, as a program, SWAYAM intends to give online courses for students. And the benefit of this online courses are, one is like children can learn at their own time and own space according to their own choice. So it's not a forced thing that they will be doing in this particular format. Once they join the course, they can learn according to their own personal timings and then they can complete the course. Second, the course has variety of content which can help people with different learning needs to get benefited out of it. The third benefit is the affordability. These courses are all completely free of cost for students. There is no cost involved for students to take up these courses. After pandemic, there is researches that has found that most of the children are now addicted to technology and they wanted to use device. So even parents and schools have been forced to give some kind of digital content or some kind of digital resources to students. So many schools are purchasing content or even families are purchasing content. So to avoid that, Government of India has made this option to provide these content as well as the courses free of cost for students. So it is easy that the students can take benefit out of it so that it is affordable for them. The next benefit is that it also doesn't have a fixed time frame. Students can do this course at any time, at any place, because there is a desktop version as well as a mobile version. Most of your students maybe who are in residential may not have access to the mobile version, but when they go home, they can access their parents' mobile to continue learning, or when they are in the school, they can use the desktop in the schools for continuing the learning. So that is how these courses are formed, and also there is a flexibility. It is not mandatory, like if there are some 15 modules, it's not mandatory you should complete first to go to the second. Because like in some schools, the chapter 1 must be being taught right now, similarly where the other school is going on chapter 2. So the students can align their learning according to their school calendar. So that kind of a flexibility is also provided in this online courses. If we see what are the certain features of this program, when we see what does SWAYAM stands for Study Webs of Active Learning for Young Aspiring Minds. By this name only you can make out that it is a web of study materials that are given in the form of courses. Sometimes people get confused with SWAYAM Prabha and SWAYAM. These two are two different initiatives. SWAYAM Prabha is DTH TV channel for higher education, which is similar to PME Vidya TV channel of school education. So basically, SWAYAM is for providing online courses. And this provides active learning environment for people whoever thinks that they are young to learn. This is not fixed for anybody. This portal has courses that can be taken by anyone at any time. So there is no restriction. Though we are in NCERT's courses are intended for a particular group. So if you see the feature, it has a mobile app as well as a desktop version so that the content is accessible at one step, like only one registration, then you can use in multiple space with all the interactive contents. The second is it also has a high quality learning experience material which can be accessed anywhere, anytime basis. And it also provides, it is access equity and quality is linked with this because when some children wants to install this app, the app is like not very heavy. So the lower end mobiles can also be able to be used to install the app and use it. Even if there is a lower bandwidth, then also it works. So that is where we say that it is having the access is provided and also equity is available, even though there are differences in the technology, the infrastructure that's available. And also there is a hybrid model of delivery of the course. But right now NCERT is running only online course, not a hybrid model. So what do we mean by hybrid model? When the course is running online, NCRT is going to run this course and it is running in SWAYAM portal. As a teacher in a particular school, like you maybe, for example, if you're a teacher in Navy School, Kerala, some Calicut or somewhere, and your students have joined this course, you may not be directly able to have a control over your portal because that's being run by the government and then the content is being provided by NCRT. So there is an option that we can make school chapters where you are a local chapter and the local chapter there can be an in charge who can check what is your students doing, whether they have completed, not completed, kind of. But this model is right now not implemented by NCRT. Right now the course is going only as online courses because we never oriented teachers one-to-one, so we didn't implement. Right now we are orienting teachers one-to-one. So this particular hybrid model will be implemented from next year. And this particular portal, as I said, SWAYAM is also a portal. This portal also gives scope for accessing and monitoring and certification in online mode. So these are some of the features of SWAYAM portal. So when it started in 2017, it was felt that one particular organization cannot develop courses for all levels because this one portal is courses for all levels, not only schools, for colleges, teachers, everyone. So in this actually, then they identified the national coordinators to give a particular range of courses. For example, AICT has been selected as national coordinator to provide technical education based courses. And NPTEL, which is otherwise IIT Chennai or IIT Madras, is selected as national coordinator to provide courses for engineering courses. And UGC is an organization who is the national coordinator for providing courses of arts and science at PG level. PG level, like master degree courses, will be provided here. CEC is the national coordinator who provides courses for the UG level, undergraduate level of arts and science. Similarly, NIOS provides content for courses for school education, but mostly their target group is intended for the people who are registered with them for the open schooling. Similarly, IIMB gives courses for management studies. INI is all the Institute of National Importance, provides skill-based courses. NITTR provides courses for teacher training at higher education level. Similarly, NCRT has been given the national coordinator role to offer courses from class 9 to 12 for students. So that is how NCRT has become the national coordinator. But right now, what does NCRT offer? Though we have been given the national coordinatorship to offer courses from class 9 to 12, right now NCRT has only 28 courses for class 11 and 12 across 11 subjects. These are the subjects in which we have the courses. These are the subjects in which the courses are offered. So 28 courses are there across class 11 and 12 and for only 11 subjects. So the question may come, then why are we all called here? Only these teachers could have been called. Because the new textbooks have started coming, so we have stopped developing course. But now since the new textbooks have started coming, as and when the new textbook comes, the courses will be developed for all the classes of 9th, 12th, 9th to 12th, slowly moving on to 6th also. In all the subjects, right now only 11 subjects are there, but in future for all the subjects, we will be having the courses. That is why all the teachers have been called for the orientation. And this courses will be conducted by NCRT in the SWAYAM platform. And in SWAYAM platform, the courses will be offered in 2 cycles. When I say 2 cycles, the first cycle will be from April to September, and the second cycle will be from October to March. So in April to September, all the 28 courses will be offered. And once the courses, at the end of September, the courses will be closed. Again, October to March, it will start. So students can join as many courses they want. There is no restriction of the number of courses that they can join. Who can join this course? Our major target is the students of particular classes. Like for example, right now 11th standard courses there, we are expecting 11th standard students to join. But in our experience, we have seen even the students of lower class, higher class joins this course. And when we have asked them why do they join, they keep saying that they are preparing for some exams. So going through this helps them in preparing for their competitive exams and all that. So there are students from other classes also who are joining the course. But our intention is all the teachers who are attending this orientation is expected to only orient right now the students of these classes who can join the courses on this. And even students of higher education are joining these courses because these courses have been made as a bridge course in some of the colleges, because when the student comes for the UG level, sometimes they lack understanding, or sometimes they are not able to really recall. So this is used as a bridge course from college also. So in that way also this course will be beneficial. And any student who joins the course now can use the platform when they go to higher education as well. And we also see teachers joining this course. Just a minute. So we can see that like teachers also can do the course. We see teachers who are new teachers who have joined, wanted to know how this approach of NCERT textbook is, how they are explaining. Teachers have joined for that purpose. Some teachers, when they prepare for their own exams or something, they also join. Some teachers join to help the students who have joined the course. So these courses are really not meant for teachers, but teachers can join this course to really support the students. It's not that you need to take tests and all that, but to just join and understand how the course has been given, so that when students have any doubts, you can support them. And we also see that parents can also join the course, and we see parents joining, and many parents join stating that like they wanted to help their students, so they wanted to learn and understand so that they can help the students. And some of the parents has just like that joined to just try see whether the student is progressing or not, kind of. So anyone can join this course because the platform is a MOOCs platform. There is no restriction. There are several NGOs joining the course. There are corporate people joining the course to identify for their own purpose. But our first target is students of that particular class. So why this training is offered is for two, three things. One is all the teachers who are attending interview can please conduct one orientation at your school level about this and inform to the students how to join the course. The second is like, as you are all good teachers, we would like to, because when the new textbook comes and when we have to develop the new courses, we need more people to contribute in that, who can help in developing such course. So if you are one who is interested in developing courses and contributing, you can always inform us when we send a circular to you. The third thing is, when you join this course and when your students are joining this course, you will also be able to give us feedback on this portal or courses and the content, which will help us to improve the program. So that is why you have all been called for today attending the orientation session. What will these courses have? These courses will have four type. Usually all the courses in SWAYAM platform follow four quadrant approach. And in fourth quadrant, the first quadrant is e-tutorial. Basically, it is a video-based content that will help, like the way teacher teaches in the classroom. In this online mode, this e-tutorial will help in delivering the content to the student. It may be of different types. The videos may be sometime an introductory video, sometime an explanation video, sometime a lecture. I'm sorry. Sometimes it can be a demonstration video. Sometimes this video can be a kind of a virtual lab activity. So it can be in any form, but it will be a video content which will give the explanation. The way the teacher is teaching in the classroom, this will give a content delivery. The second quadrant has e-content, which can be in any form. Like in NCERT courses, we give web links as e-content that which a student can extend and learn further. And the third quadrant is the discussion forum, where there are two ways we are using the discussion forum. One is where the question is posted by the course coordinator. After reading a material, the students are expected to respond to that question and share their learning, understanding and all. The second way discussion forum is used is for the students to ask their query. And if there is common queries found, and then like one-to-one also, the course coordinator will respond to the students according to their query. The last quadrant is assessment. There is formative as well as summative assessment. Formative assessment will be like at the end of every module, there will be 10 assessment questions, which are which are like multiple choice questions. But in summative, that will be conducted at the end of the thing. Like as I said in the cycle, end of the cycle, there will be a summative objective type test based on Google Forms, and the students who clear up according to the percentage will get certificate from NCERT for completing the course as well. So this part we will completely do a demonstration for you. And what is given to them, they are certified at the end. One is if they complete the whole course, they go through all the content and take up all the internal assessment with the 50-60 percentage and 50 percentage and also 60 percentage and above in the final assessment, then they will get a certificate called course completion certificate. Some people we see that like who have scored all the formative assessment, but they didn't attend the summative assessment. So they will be getting a course participation certificate. If the student has completed all the formative but not completed summative, then they will, only participating in summative, not completed formative or resources, they will get a certificate of appreciation. These are the certificates which are given to students. So these are some of the sample certificates that has been given in the past. So I'll stop up to here. If there is any questions or any observations till now, we can have you. We have given you permission to unmute yourself. If you have any questions right now or you want to share something, kindly please next 5 minutes. No questions? I could see some hands that were raised. If you have any question, you can unmute yourself, please. We have given you permission. Okay, in the registration form, you have to fill your school code, not the CBSE code. I think your school must be having a separate code. And if anybody is a contractual staff who has an employee code, you can just write as contractual staff. So that is.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, actually, only the listed subjects, the courses are available. Just now you shown in your on your slide.
Yes, yes. Only for 11 subjects right now it's available. But when we will be coming up with the new courses, then all the subjects will be coming up.
Including computer science,
Yes.
AI, and they are not there.
Including all the subjects prescribed by NCERT and the textbooks which are released. And there will be some cross-cutting edge courses like this AI and all that also, which is not mandatory for the students also will be there. Any other questions? There are 2-3 people who have opened the mic. Kindly speak out.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Madam, good afternoon. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, sir.
Madam, last 3 slides will be yours before the certificate.
Sorry, sir, your voice is a little low. I couldn't understand what your question was.
Actually, the last 3 slides, madam, before the certificate, one slide is there. Just you are slowing down.
You want me to share the slide, last 3 slides?
Yes, madam. Yes. The last 3 slides before the certificate. Yes, madam.
This one, sir?
Yes, madam. Yes, please. This one. Previous one.
This one we will be now taking you through. I will be demonstrating it. This 3 slides is about the certificate, what student will get at the end.
Thank you.
Any other observations or queries?
Ma'am, once again, actually, do we get this counted this particular course for teachers, CPD?
This is not a CPD course. This is not a course for CPD. This is for students, for them to learn, but teachers can join for your learning purpose. And moreover, today everyone has become only 50 hours CPD oriented, not for learning. Don't worry about your 50 hours. This year you have enough Nishta to do, and that itself will count your 50 hours. All other time which is being given as out of Nishta is additional for you.
Thank you.
Every year there is going to be 50 hours. So don't worry about it.
Yes,
sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
We are from Air Force School, Hindon. And we want to know that whatever training we are doing over it will help in the CBP, that is 50-hour workshop.
Just now I was telling, sir, this is nothing to do with your CPD.
Okay.
You have more than 50 hours with you. This 1 hour will be an additional for you. I'm here giving you a certificate that you attended 1 hour. What will you do with that? Because you are having a mandated training that every teacher has to do every year. And last year, there was no mandatory Nishtha program. So all of you were struggling to pick up every certificate to count 50 hours. Okay, there was no structured course for 50 hours for you. So this year, you are going to get a structured course. Already your Navy and Army school teachers have attended the first level training. So every single teacher will be getting a structured Nishtha program for 50 hours. All your extra training is additional only. So you don't need to bother about your 50 hours.
Ma'am, will it be, good afternoon, ma'am. Will it be mandatory for students to join these courses?
It will become mandatory. It will become mandatory because it has been recommended in NEP. Today, there is no credit transfer system. There is today not there, but when the new books are out and all the courses completed. So 1 minute, please hold on. Let me finish the answer to the question.
Yes.
Once the new textbook and the new guidelines are coming, CBSE will issue the order accordingly. But that will come to everyone. But right now, this is something which will help a student to learn.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, how the courses will help the students for mathematics?
How the courses will help the students? One is it is a additional supplement complement to what you are teaching in your classroom. After you teach in your classroom, and even there are schools who have been integrating this. Teacher also makes all the students to join the course, and like in chapter 1, if there are videos, they tell the students to watch the video previously and come for the discussion. Sometimes teachers play the video in the classroom and then ask. Sometimes the teacher teach in the classroom and tell them to watch the video and take up the assessment in that. So that way teachers' effort have been there, was integrated, which has been very beneficial for the student, so that they don't learn it in as an individual thing. The second benefit which students do is because most of the courses have been prepared by the people who have written the NCERT textbooks. Those who are writing the textbooks are the ones who are preparing this course. And we have got lots of feedback that once these people are taking up this course, they have been, this has helped. There are many students who want to go for extra learning. So this will be supplementing what you're teaching as an extra learning resource for them. And also there are students' feedback that they have given us that this has helped them for when they appear for competitive exams, civil service exams also, they have been benefited. Even there are some IAS officers who have now in job. When we met them, they have said that they have joined course when they were preparing for their civil service exams as well. So in multiple ways, and every child when they go to the college, that is mandatory that they should do courses on SWAYAM. So slowly it will penetrate to the school education also. So we need to prepare our students for that. Yeah. Somebody has asked what is the cost for this course. There is no cost. It is completely free. In SWAYAM portal, basically for college courses, there is a examination fee because the exam is a proctored exam and that can be credited into their college mark sheet also if the university has opted. But for NCERT course, since there is no credit transfer system, we don't conduct a proctored exam and all. Only at the end, we have a multiple choice question. Some 30-40 questions, which is in Google form. We give enough time for the student. That is only to appreciate and give certificate. But we do see children are excited about receiving a certificate from NCERT and they keep posting. They feel happy that they have cleared the test. Some students use that for practice questions to prepare themselves. So that's how they take a benefit. So that's one way we can introduce this. And
good afternoon, ma'am.
Just one. Ma'am, can you hold on for a minute? I'll address 2-3 questions in the chat box. Yeah. There is a question about class 9 and 10. Right now, it's not available, but when the new textbook comes, it will be for 9th to 12th. In first lot, for 9th to 12th in all subjects. After that, it will slowly come to 6 to 8. After this SWAYAM workshop, is it mandatory to attend CBSE, CPP workshop which held in every month? So there is no connection between this orientation and your CPP of CBSE. This orientation is being conducted only to share information with all of you. Nothing to do with your capacity building. Because though we are writing circular, we have understood that the circular is not reaching every teacher. In some place, the circular is stuck with CBSE. Some place they have sent with till regional office. The regional offices have not properly disseminated. At some place, even though regional office have sent to principals, the principals don't disseminate to schools. So we see a gap in communication. That is why we have discussed with your authority and we are attending. For your CPD, there is n number of program NCERT is offering, which is certificate based, which is counted by CBSE for your CBSE. So please use that program for CPD. Yeah. Ma'am, somebody has already opened the mic. Please, can you speak out?
Ma'am, I was also asking about the same for class 10th only, that when these courses will be there. So as you have given the answer already, so my doubt is clear.
And some question may raise how much time a student may need to really dedicate for this. How it will affect the school hours. Basically, these courses will have each course is about 40 hours across 6 months time. So in 40 hours across 6 months time, you can think about they have to hardly spend 40 to 60 hours. Even at weekend, if they spend 1 or 2 hours, they will be able to complete. So there is not much pressure on the student to have extra. They can lightly learn. We have taken feedback in the last few years. We have also seen that the people have been able to manage. They have not felt it as difficulty. But there are 2 feedbacks that has come from the students is the cycle in which we are running in 2 cycles. Students have said that we don't want it in 2 cycles. We wanted 1 course from starting till ending so that we will be able to do throughout the year. But CBSE schools are starting in April, state schools start in June. So we are looking for feedback from teachers also, what would be the proper timeline in which the courses has to be offered. So one of the requests from our side is we will be sending a feedback form after September. And to all of you, we would request you to give a genuine feedback so that we can finalize all this. Earlier it was ministry's instruction, this is how we need to do it, we have done it. But right now there is an option that we can take the needs of the teacher and modify. So the genuine feedback of yours will help us to tell that this is the teacher's demand, this is the student demand. So that is why we are changing. So please help us with your feedback. This particular orientation is... yes, ma'am.
हाँ मैम, एक तरफ तो CBSE कह रहा है there should be a no back day and it is putting too much of burden on the students. Don't you think these online courses are going to put an additional burden on the student?
Ma'am, do you think that your students are not joining? We have data with us how many students have taken extra classes, and parents are paying lot of money and getting them enrolled in course in all the edtech company portals. So we are offering this not as a mandate right now. You know very well that right now it's not mandate. When it brings mandate, it will be integrated with your proper curriculum. So it will come as part of the curriculum, how it has to be integrated. But right now, students are investing lot of money. Parents are investing lot of money to even engage them in the vacation period. And they are taking content from edtech companies which are not authentic. There are lots of mistakes sometimes, and children are going to get misconsumption, which will affect again what you're teaching in the classroom. So for the students who are looking, this will be a benefit. We would like you to, we are also not telling you, give an order that every student should join today. But it is only to motivate, tell them the benefits and tell them you can join. Even now I say like we want all your videos should be on, everyone is not switching on the video, right? We can only tell. So we want you to share this information with students. If at least in your class 30 students out of the 10 students are getting benefit out of this, that's a success for us. We have how many millions of children we have in this country. At least we see secondary level, even teachers, we have 10 lakh teachers in country at secondary stage. But we see only 40,000 students have known the information that such course is available. We have collected some data from some students or from secondary level. How many of them know that there is a course like this? 80% of the students out of 1.5 lakh data we collected, 80% doesn't know there is something like this. So our expectation from you is only 2-3 things. One is, please share this information. You can, one of the parents teachers meeting, share this information so that parents also know this. Sir, if you're not talking to us, kindly requesting to keep yourself on mute. So if you can share it with parents, they will not spend their money and waste. Rather, they can get benefited out of it. And these contents are in structured way. So I'm going to show you how it is put up. So it helps you to understand also. And the expectation from you is when a student has joined the course, after a month, because it's completely online, children don't get motivated to do the course. So if you can, after you inform, after a week, you can ask how many of you have joined. If somebody have joined, you can keep asking, are you doing it? Are you liking the course? Such kind of feedback you can collect, and that will help us also. And we are looking forward to have more resource person from these schools. Whenever we send whenever we send requests to nominate people to be resource persons, we hardly get teachers from Air Force or Army schools or all these kind of autonomous schools. We have never got a resource person from Navy school for any of our technology program, nor from Air Force schools. Though we found during last training when we got 10 people participating, we found so much resourceful teachers are there in your organization whose resource is just restricted in your organization alone. We would like to really have you on board to the national level to contribute in developing such courses for the new textbook. If you are one who can contribute, your organization is willing to depute. We have already spoken to your authorities. They are willing to depute. That is why they agreed for this orientation. Okay. There is one more question which is talking about the new textbook orientation. That is altogether a different program. If your organization gives a request to NCERT that you wanted an orientation for the NEP, NCF and new textbook, we will be doing it. Our Department of Curriculum Studies has been doing already. 1 or 2 Navy schools we have done. This year also we have been doing for Navy schools. Based on the request that is done. We don't do it directly. If any organization needs, we will do for it. So if any school needs it, you can write to the head of the Department of Curriculum Studies, NCERT. They'll be very happy to collate and do it. And as for my knowledge, already the Navy Association has come and discussed to our department also that they need this kind of training. Air Force, I'm not sure whether they have discussed till now. So in Air Force, if you require, you can put a request to your headquarters. They can just send a letter to us that we can connect with and we can do it. Will there be a certificate after the completion of course? As I already explained in presentation, there will be 3 different certificates according to what do you complete. Okay. So let me take, if there is any other question at the end, let us see how you have to help your student to join the course, how they have to go to the portal. So I ask my team to just share the screen. Every year when we release, like every 6 months, the course link will change. In every cycle, there will be a new course cycle link. So all these days, we have been sending this course link as a circular. But as we have understood, it is not reaching to every teacher. This time we are sending all this teacher to the mail ID which you are just going it. Can you open the annexure this? This is a kind of document usually we send every time. From 2017 onwards, we are sending like this. If you have never seen this, that means you have never got the information. So this is a kind of course link we keep sending. All the courses, the list of course, the links and the QR code. This can be printed and pasted in your, you can print and give it to students so that they can access it, or you can send it to parents in WhatsApp. You can put it on your notice board. You wanted to put it in school site, you can put it. You are free to do that. So for example, if a child wants to join any one of the course, they will use this link to access the course. Like for example, if the child has decided, just hold on here. You can see here Chemistry 11 part 1 and part 2. So Chemistry 11 has, the book is divided into 2 parts and it is given as 2.
Please share examples where SWAYAM courses have significantly impacted students' engagement or academic outcomes.
So let us just see one of the course, like where we can see how do you go about. So you can see like some of the courses have part 1 and part 2, because part 1 and part 2 is like the book is divided into 2 parts and some of the chapters will be in part 1, some of the chapters will be in part 2. So let us open any one of the course right now. So you can use this link. Please, yeah. Once you click on the link, this is the course card page which opens. You will get to see the course title, who is offering, the course coordinator. Sometimes this portal offers course by all coordinators. So sometimes you do a course which is not from NCERT and then queries come to us. You need to look that whether this course is offered by NCERT or not. Okay, so you can also see on your right side that there are important dates when the course is open, when the course is getting closed and all. It is just a 24 weeks course. You can see that this particular batch which is running now has started on 16th April. Though now we are in July, students can still join and still they can manage to complete. There is enough time for them to complete. So till 15th, we have kept the enrollment open till 1st September. They can join till September and then complete the course. And there will be a short video here, though this particular November 2020 is written because we, as per the norm, we are expected to keep the video which is released when the course was launched. So that's a kind of an intro video and you will get to know the details of what is covered in this course. And also you will come to know the basic details of what is covered, how many chapters are covered and what are the modules in this. So you will be able to see the complete layout of this course, and you will also able to see who is the course coordinator and what is the details of the course coordinator who is offering the course. So these are some of the details of the course. Okay, if the student decides to join the course, then the student will click on join the course at the top. There is, if the student is coming for the first time on this portal, they need to register, or they will be able to join directly after logging in. When you get this screen, when you join, you get the screen, you can directly tell the students to log in with Google ID. If your students are not having a Google account, they can create one Gmail ID, because student of class 9 will be about 13 years. So they can create a Google ID here. And why we are not ambassador for Google, but why we are telling to use a Google ID is this particular platform is built on the Google course builder. And all the content works from the Google backend. And if they have it, it is easy for them to shift. And the ID which they are going to use it now can be continued even after they go to the higher education classes, and they will be having their APAR ID registered here. So this content will, all their profile, their certification will accumulate into their DigiLocker and to their APAR ID. And when they move on to the higher education, it will automatically be connected with the ABC ID as well. So if you click on sign in Google, it will ask you to sign in, or if they are new persons here, they can also go for sign up now. It will ask you to create a mail ID and first to sign up. And once you sign in, it will land up. This is how the sign up page will be. Very simple to give your mail ID and create a password for yourself. Otherwise, you can directly log in with your Google account also. If you have any other mail ID other than Google or Microsoft, you have to use this. So once you click on, you will be landing up in a profile page. Whenever the child is coming first time, they will land up in a profile page where they have to fill the details here. Here, few details they will directly fill, but there are few things which teachers have to guide them. When you see profession, they have to check here. There will be a list of things when they click on profession. So they have to click like student, faculty, they have to click on student. And when it is asked for highest qualification, they have to click on high school. And year of graduation, they can write when they have, like if they are class 11 student, they have to write when they have passed class 10. If they are 12th standard course they are joining, they can write when they have to just write when they passed high school, and they have to write here. And this is academic bank of credit. Students have to enter their APAR ID here. So they have to click on APAR ID and give the details of the APAR ID. I have an APAR ID, and then they have to write. If teachers are joining, you can simply say that do not need APAR, I do not have. There is a fourth one, I don't have APAR ID right now. But in future, all the teacher will also be expected to have an APAR ID. At that time, you can create your own. And if students, as per the Ministry of Education, already circular is there. Every single student by now should have got an APAR ID. If you have not got APAR ID created for the students, you are expected to create. Already CBSE also has issued the circular for this. It is mandatory for students to have APAR ID for all your access, and shortly all access in CBSE will be through APAR ID for students. So already circular has come. So kindly follow that and create APAR ID for the students. So like for example, if you write like there will be some for few details that will be asked for everything. Wherever it is there, you can write it is not applicable. And some details, if it is there, which is not really related to, if there are certain details which is not related to student, you can simply just mark it as not applicable, and this particular thing will not be used for students. If anything is marked as asterisk and it is not getting selected, you can select any detail which is in the drop down. This is just irrelevant for the school students, since this portal is for all the students. We don't have this is for all the people across the country, so they have a particular profile. Only students are expected to fill the first part. Can you just come up? Please scroll. Okay. Please come to the APAR ID, please. So you have to here, like I have APAR ID, you have to click here for student. Can you please click on APAR ID? Yeah. So they will enter the APAR ID here. Part of SWAYAM local chapter, you have to write just no, because you are not right now chapter. So this has to be no, and all other details wherever it is, you can write not applicable for the things. And whenever you have any doubts, maybe this 1 hour session is getting over in few minutes, and when you are telling to students you are getting some doubts, we will give you a help desk mail ID. Team kindly post it in the chat box. You don't need to note it down. We will be sending one-to-one mail ID in that also. We will be writing there. You have to just take that and you can write to our help desk ID. We kindly request, if you have any questions related to this, not to write to all the mail IDs which you know from NCERT, because sometimes we see even teachers write mail to minister's office asking these queries. Putting all parliament section, every mail ID which they know, they tag it. It is really not an ethical way to do it. So we have a mail ID here. Any queries, any problem you face, you can always write to this. And you can expect the reply within a week from us. If within a week you don't get reply from us, please complain about SWAYAM team to our head, the director NCERT. You can write to director NCERT saying, I have been writing, SWAYAM team is not responding. So our head will respond to it. If you don't find anyone responding from NCERT, then you go and complain anywhere. We don't have a problem. We will not allow you to do that, because within a week we will respond to you. So we are there to help you. We have a toll-free number also. We will be giving all this in your mail. You can use that and then you can please take help from us. So once you register here, you will be directly landing in the course page. You will update your profile and join the course. You will land up here to the exact course. When you come to the course, you can see here, these on the right side is all the details which you have seen already. On your left side is the content. So chapter 1 has 4 modules. You click on module 1. You will see 2 parts. I said about the 4 quadrant. Here you can see that first part will have the content. The second part is the formative assessment. When you click on the first part, you can see there is a video. Scroll down. Some modules will have only 1 video. Some modules will have 2 videos depending on the content. Some module will have laboratory exercises, so there will be lab demonstrations also. So this kind of video will be there first to watch. Then scroll down, they will get the reading resource, which is for them to have a kind of a short learning content with them. And can you scroll the reading text? So this is like a gist of what they have to learn in this particular module. This can be, it is downloadable by clicking on, at the bottom there is a title given. This is, they can download and use it for their reading also. Can you scroll down? And you can also see here web links which are given for them to learn more regarding this, some out of box learning or some additional learning. So this is all the content for their learning. Once they finish this content, they will go for their formative assessment. You can see here, every module will have just 10 questions like this to check their understanding, so that they will be able to consolidate their learning. If they don't know anything, they can go and learn back. This is how every module is structured. At the end of every chapter, there will be an assignment which a student will submit. So if you are a teacher joining here to just go through, you don't need to complete anything. You can just go through. There are teachers who do and get certificate also, but it is open for you. So this is how the course goes. And at the end of the program, there will be a multiple choice based summative assessment. That link also will be there in this particular course only at the end during the examination period. And all the announcements will be. Yes, Tul. Abhi, I'm not audible. Okay. Audible to the audience? Can anyone just put a message? Yeah. Thank you. So this is how we give the announcement. If there is in a discussion forum, if many students are asking the same question, then we will have online close, but not force. It is just anybody wants to join, just come and join to ask your questions, clarify your questions, they can come online. That is how this program runs. So here I request my team to stop the screen sharing. So we request you to just show this demonstration to your students, and we are going to give you a demonstration video like this recorded by us. If you're not getting time to show yourself, you can even pass on that video to students which they can watch. You can share this with the parents. Whatever resources we are giving you, you can share it. The presentation which is given to you, the one I have used, I'll be giving to all of you for your own benefit, to use it to understand, but no need to give it to student. But to give it to student, you can give this document which is having all the course links, as well as the video which we are sending you in the mail. Okay, which can help. No need to share this recorded video with the student. That is for your reference. Any further questions? We are done. Like if any questions, we will take it up in next 1 minute. After that, we will close. Sir, anything else you want training on, you should write to Director NCERT. If you have not filled your attendance, we kindly request you to fill it. Within 2 days, you will be getting a mail from us in which we will be sending all your details, all the documents and your certificate as well. And we have also posted the annexure course here. You can see the course links are posted as a document for you. If you want, you can use it. Sir, if you have to take, like as I have given the certificate, there are 3 different certificates. If you finish all the content and do the summative and pass, you will get a course completion certificate. That's exam is not a big exam. It's just 40 question, multiple choice question test. That will be online only. Children can join at their flexible time and complete it. That's all. So even we have seen that 2-3 students sit together. They just check the textbook. They find out the answer and attempt the quiz. They do that. But we are even happy, even if they do that, they are learning still. They are at least trying to find the answer and learn. So we are ready to give certificate to just appreciate the time they are putting. So people will be getting certificate from NCERT. Okay, thank you so much. If there is no more questions, those who don't have questions, please feel free to leave the meeting. In next 1 minute, we will close the meeting. If anybody has questions, you can please open your mic and ask your queries. If you don't have, you feel free to leave. Thank you so much for extending your time and participating in this session. Thank you. Kusum ma'am, nice to see you. Nice to see all the faces. Good afternoon.
Very good afternoon, ma'am. Very much elated, and thank you so much for such an informative session. We'll definitely discuss with the children also. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. Team, there is no more questions, so we can close the meeting.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.